MaxSpeedTV would like to thank our partners here at MaxSpeedTV, starting with the Colby Eye Paints. If you're in the market for a new paint job for your car, check out Colby's Eye Paints on Facebook. Need a replica paint of your real-life car? Colby's Eye Paints has you covered. Check out Colby Eye Paints on Facebook. Also by Hershey Design. Hershey Design Company is your one-stop graphics shop. If you're in need of an iRacing paint, league, team, or business logo, or want the logo on some sweet swag, hit up Orion at the Hershey Design Company. You can find them on Facebook by searching HERSHY Design Company. Also by the Sim Speed Shop, simspeedshop.com. You can check them out for all your iRacing sim needs. Ohio IndyCar League jumping on board this season with as an official sponsor of MaxSpeedTV. They are also accepting not just patrons from Ohio, but from all over. Also iBog for all your iRacing broadcast overlay graphics done specifically by Jason Allison, one of the masters at it. So thank you to Jason. And also, last but not least, Wise Guys. You can check them out at Reverb Nation. That is spelt with a Z. So check them out on Reverb Nation. We would like to thank all of the sponsors at MaxSpeedTV and partners.
iRacing.com is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all over the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics and engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. iRacing's web-based interface allows members to compare stats and test drive any combination of car and track instantly. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 60,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsport organizations like SRO Motorsports Group to deliver virtual races based on the real-life Blancpain GT series. iRacing's Blancpain Endurance Series features team racing, giving members the ability to build a team and participate in races ranging from 3 hours to 24 hours. Additional partners include NASCAR, IMSA, V8 Supercars, IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own 24 hours of Spa, Bathurst 1000, Daytona 500, and many more. iRacing.com, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car.
Alright, welcome race fans, back this week here with SRA's SimSpeedShop.com Gen 6 series at Charlotte. One of my favorite tracks. Awesome track to be at here tonight. Guys are saying that it is a little tight out there in the corners. actually extremely tight. Let me put it, that's kind of quoting words there from Tyler Ducharme. He said, man, it was super tight. So just really going to be hard to turn tonight. So, but let's get down through the points here real quick here, folks, before we go too much further, and then we'll get to the weather. All right, David Shutt does have a 12-point lead over second place Benjamin Nelson. Jake Nichols in third now. He did pick up a few positions. Actually, 5 positions he picked up last week, so pretty good. Nate Trito in fourth. Delonte Ballard fifth. He picked up 2 positions. Kyle Trudell in sixth. Bobby Zielinski. I haven't seen Bobby here tonight. No, I don't see him in here tonight, but he may be along. You never know. He is 43 points back there in 7th. Robert Burris in 8th. Bryce Senesac 9th. Garrison Hogan rounds out the top 10. 48 points behind the leader. Bobby Chaney 11th. Tyler Sifford 12th. Nicholas Kressel 13th. Zoltan Hertzeg. Zoltan, now if you remember a couple weeks ago here, he dropped a lot of positions. He picked up 11 positions this past week. Man, great. He lost 11 positions. My bad. He didn't lose the most out of anybody, but he is here tonight to try to make that up. So, yeah, sorry about that. Anthony Emery actually picked up the most positions last week, picking up 9 positions, goes into 17th. And Jonathan Shipman, I found out that he was in that hurricane down there in Florida, so he may be out for a while. Stephanie Lessentine 19th, and Aaron Cummings, my son, that's cool. He picks up 3 positions and rounds out the top 20, 70 points behind the leader. So that is your points coming into tonight here, folks. All right, taking a look at the weather here. We got a 10-mile-an-hour wind heading toward the north, 80-degree air temperature, 110-degree track temperature. And they want to know why it's tight going in the corners. There you have it right there, folks. 130 laps here tonight. That's 195 miles. Tire window, 40 to 50 laps. Fuel window, about 45 to 50 because it is a 1.5-mile track. And pit road speed, 50 miles an hour. And right now, sitting at the top of the leaderboard in practice is Benjamin Nelson, only beating Jake Nichols by 10 1/1000ths of a second. Well, a couple of shout-outs here I wanted to give out. New paint jobs on Nicholas Kressel's car, running the Foamy Squirrel paint job. And apparently, I think these cars were painted by Drea. I do believe Drea's in chat there. And Tyler Sifford's running the Pumpkin Guy and Pauline paint job. And we'll take a look at them here. Let me see if we can get a little bit closer shot here of some of these. If they're on the track, we'll have to wait and see if they're on the track. Tyler Sifford, he's on pit road right now. But there is his paint job. Let me see if we can get down here a little closer. And, okay, he's just now going off pit road. So there's his paint job. Awesome looking paint job. Very cool. And that is the Pumpkin Guy and Pauline. And the sponsor on the car there, illwillpress.com. That is tonight's sponsor for him. So very cool. Oh, I just got a poke here from somebody. Keith Martinson. All right. Very cool. Let me see if I can find him here. He wants to join me in the booth here. So, yeah, very cool, Keith. Very cool. We're just going through the new paint jobs here tonight, but welcome.
You sorry I'm late.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. And Nicholas Kressel's the other one here. He's sitting on pit road, but there's his paint job. And I'm assuming they are painted by Drea, running Foamy the Squirrel. There you go, Foamy the Squirrel. And also the illwillpress.com sponsoring the car. And a big shout out to the Somewhere Saloon in Cannon City, Colorado. It's always 5 o'clock here. There you go, right there. Shout out to everybody, some love out to them. Appreciate you guys watching here on the big screen TVs in the bar. So very cool, very cool.
So we're about 2 minutes and 20 seconds away from qualifying, folks. We'll be playing the national anthem here, but really good to have you, Keith.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, Jeff said he couldn't make it tonight. He does a lot of train shows. He's into model trains and real trains and stuff. I've seen some of his videos last night, and oh my gosh, I'm telling you, some beautiful, the old steam trains, you know, they fire coal-fired steam trains that are still running today, man. They're pretty awesome. He's all about that stuff. All right, we're looking at lap 50 here for the first stage, folks. So if they can make it that far, slipping and sliding out here. Well, yeah, we're just about to step away here, folks. We're going to step away and play the national anthem. We'll be right back, so don't go anywhere. All the excitement is yet to come.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, we're back. Qualifying underway, and times are just coming in. Jake Nichols does pop the top of the leaderboard right now. Oh, Zoltan Herzog come back. Wow, what a time. Just smoked Jake Nichols right there. Holy smokes.
That is a good lap.
Oh, you bet. Now, we haven't seen Ben Nelson yet. Ben, you know, he was fastest in practice, so let's see what he does.
He's out there right now.
Hi, Becky. Hi, Ken. George. Hey, good to see you there, George. Haven't seen you in a while. Let's see, who am I missing? Drea, Chemo. Big shout out to everybody in chat there. Who was that who was asking about my son? Yeah. Justin Lisenby. Yeah, Aaron Cummings is my son. Yeah, he races here at SRA. he works night shift, and it's kind of hard for him to race in some leagues, and works weekends and, you know, overtime and all that. You guys can understand all that crap. So, but yeah. Well, again, I wanted to give a special shout out to everybody at the Somewhere Saloon in Kansas City, Colorado. Sending our love there that way from MaxSpeedTV. So thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate that. They got them up there on the big screen TVs at the bar, so everybody's sitting around drinking a cold one and enjoying the show here tonight. So we'll do the best here that we can to provide a great broadcast for you guys.
And I will promise to be the biggest comic relief I can be.
Oh, Colin Keister goes to second place on the board, in between Zoltan and Jake.
Only 200ths off the pole, man. That is close time.
16 1,000ths of a second. Good Lord. That is close. All right, we got about 6 minutes of qualifying left here. And looking here, Ben Nelson's out on the track now, so we'll see what kind of time Ben can turn in.
Yep, I think he's just getting a feel for it right now.
Yep.
He was out on the track a little bit, just trying to, you know, see what he could do.
Oh, there he goes, third on the board, just barely ahead of Jake Nichols.
Yep, and he got just a bit loose coming out of 4. I think that may have scrubbed off a little bit of time that way, but not much.
Jake's 13 1,000ths of a second slower. Man, them guys are all tight right there. I can't believe that lap that Zoltan laid down. That could be kind of tough to beat. I'm not saying it's not beatable, because we know how fast Ben and Jake can be. And Colin. I'm not going to leave Colin out, because we've seen him at the beginning of the season, man, do some fantastic stuff. But he's kind of actually fallen out of the top 20 in points. I was looking, let me look and see here where he is officially now in the points. He's back 25th in the points. I know he wasn't here a couple of weeks and lost a lot of positions. He was the points leader after the first race. And
yeah, I'm not sure what
then,
happened there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird, but...
But you know that this is going to be a tight field when the top 10 are only separated by 3/10.
Oh, yeah. And tight in the points, too. I'm telling you, man. These guys, I mean, they're not that far off. You take the top 20, are only 70 points separating the top 20 right now. That's pretty amazing.
It really is. And, hey, Benjamin Nelson just took a second place away from Keister.
Oh, yes, he did. Nice. Oh, and he wrecked the car in the process. Whoops.
Well, we won't count that.
Hey, Mark, how you doing? Oh, yeah, Lucid Dreaming Entertainment. Yes, I'm sorry. Forgot about that, Chemo. Yeah, I wanted to give a shout out to them. That is their main sponsor there, I think, for Nicholas and Tyler. Nicholas Cresswell and Tyler Sifford. But sponsor for tonight's race, Sim Speed Shop. Folks, check them out, man. SimSpeedShop.com. Awesome, awesome stuff. Anything you need for sim racing, he's got a lot of stuff, I'm telling you. So you need to check out their website there at SimSpeedShop.com. SRA's website there. Well, in the description of the race, the only camera that I had in there actually was Bobby Cheney's in-car cam. Now there is another one. Let me see if I can find it. We do have a couple more here. Let me see if I can put these in here. I'm not sure if I can or not. I don't think I can. No, there's no way I could get to them. Maybe you could put them in, Keith.
What am I doing?
Put these in the chat. Here's one. There's one. And those are from in-car cams. If somebody wants to tune in and watch in-car cams, Delonte Ballard and Ethan Kurtz is the second one here I'm going to poke you. If you don't mind, could you put those in chat, please?
Yep, I'm on it.
I can't get there from here, so. Yeah, those are in-car cams right there. The Stabbage is Delonte Ballard, and Pioneer is Ethan Kurtz. And I will make sure that I do put those in the description from now on. Last season we had a lot of in-car cams in the description, and I guess it kind of, I didn't get renewed by anybody that wanted their in-car cams in the description, so I just didn't put any. I know Sean Williams streams. I know there's probably more guys. There's a lot of guys that do stream.
Yeah, there are, and if the more they give them to us, then we can share them and pass them along.
Well, we only got 5 guys that have not taken the qualifying time yet. Cody Miller, Tyler Ducharme, Bobby Cheney, Brad Bothwell, and Aaron Cummings have not taken times yet.
I'm not sure, but I think Sean Williams' time of 4 minutes and 5 seconds, maybe he was just going for milk or something.
Yeah. That definitely is going to put him toward the back of the field. 4 minutes and 5 seconds.
You got to go for a Sunday stroll,
A little off the pace there, yep. Well, again, 110-degree track temperature, Keith. It's going to be, man, I'm telling these guys, but, they like it wrecking loose. Well, I'll tell you what, they're going to get their wish. It's going to be wrecking loose. Now, Tyler Ducharme said that it was so tight in the corners, he said it didn't matter how far you turned the wheel, it just did not want to turn.
Oh, yeah, and I totally get that. I mean, it's so hot out there, I wouldn't be surprised to see these guys roasting marshmallows on their dashboard. Yeah, it's gonna be slick everywhere, and honestly, that's how these guys like it. So we're gonna see some darn good racing tonight. And just to update, new pole sitter Benjamin Nelson with a 29.554.
I figured he probably would do it. 11 1,000ths of a second quicker than Zoltan Herczeg.
And I honestly, I didn't think anybody was going to top Zoltan's time, but man, again, these guys prove me to be liars.
Yeah, well, he does pop it out of there, out of there once in a while, and man, he just kept it up until he finally got that lap that he wished for. So, all right, well, that's going to wrap up qualifying, and we only have 17 qualifiers right now, so we're going to get them on the grid here and get them lined up and let you know where everybody's going to be starting. Jake Nichols is going to be starting on the outside of the second row. I don't know if he's going to like that or not, but we'll see how everything goes here. They're winding down here.
I'm fairly sure if it's not the pole, he's not happy with it.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
And understandably so.
Yeah, I totally get it. Yep. All right. All right, starting on the front row here of the MaxSpeedTV starting grid, Ben Nelson does take the pole with a 29.555. So big congratulations to Ben for grabbing the pole there. That was really awesome. And on the outside of the front row, Zoltan Herczeg. Man, what a lap by Zoltan. One of my favorite drivers out there. So good luck to good luck to everybody, but good luck to Zoltan there. I do kind of keep an eye on him pretty close. All right, starting in third, Colin Keister. Now, Colin back very fast, and man, he's ready to put on a show here tonight. Jake Nichols starting fourth, David Shutt fifth, Garrison Hogan sixth place, Robert Burris will start seventh, and Tyler Sifford eighth in row four. That's pretty doggone good for Tyler, man. That's a good starting position. In row 5, Nate Trito in 9th, and Kyle Putz rounds out the top 10. Keith?
All right, in 11th, we have Anthony Emery. In 12th, Nicholas Caressel. 13th, Delonte Ballard. 14th, and a really good lap for her, Stephanie Lessentine starts in 14th. Ethan Kurtz in 15th. Cameron led for the 16th, and with a blistering lap of 4 minutes and 5 seconds, Sean Williams starts in 17th. The rest of the starters here did not take a time, so they're going in order of rating, I think. Tyler Sharman, 18th. Brad Bothwell, 19th. Aaron Cummings, 20th. Bobby Chaney in 21st. I'm surprised he didn't take a time. Yeah. And Cody Miller rounding out the field in 22nd.
Very cool. All right, very good. All right, we're ready to get them going here, and our pole sitter sitting on the pole here is Ben Nelson, grabbing the pole away from a lot of very fast guys out there today. So I'm kind of surprised to see that he actually stayed with it long enough and did beat him. So very good. All right, here we go.
I'm looking forward to a very exciting race tonight. 130 laps on Charlotte. Blistering track temperatures. Oh, yeah.
The illwillpress.com and the Lucid Dreaming sponsoring some of the rides out there tonight. That's very cool. But the sponsor of the race here tonight goes to Sim Speed Shop, and with a special shout out to the Somewhere Saloon. They were past sponsors here of the Gen 6 series, so they're familiar with it. But shout out to everybody there watching. Hello. I'm waving. I'm actually waving, Keith.
Yeah, have a drink with me there, guys. And,
yeah.
Have fun tonight.
Very cool. All right, here we go, folks. Ready to wind them up. Pace car heads in for the first time. Hopefully, maybe the last time, but we'll see. And we're underway here. And boy, I'll tell you what, Ben Nelson's not wasting a second. He got right on the pedal. And look at there, 3 wide behind him. Holy smoke!
Zoltan had a problem.
Holy smokes! Yes, he did. Not a good start for Zoltan. And coming out of the corner, Ben Nelson leading. David Shutt second. And Colin Keister in third. Zoltan gets shuffled back to fourth. And coming off the corner here, great run. Ben Nelson will lead the very first lap and collect that valuable bonus point that he needs. Zoltan now gets around Colin Keister and goes into third. Colin back to fourth. Jake Nichols still hanging on in fifth. And Nate Trito sixth. Now, we've seen a lot out of Nate this season. And I expect to see a lot more out of that guy. He is really, really fast. So we're going to be keeping an eye on him. Robert Burris, he's joined in here this season. And, man, I think he's going to be a voice to be reckoned with in this season.
Yeah, I agree. He's been running very well lately, and I expect him to be in the winner's circle any time now.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, it's getting pretty tight up here. Ben Nelson on the bottom, and Zoltan on the high side, and he's going to get the pass on the outside, and he's going to lead a lap. Wow, what a power move on the outside. Awesome job.
Yeah, that was a really good move up top, especially this early in the race.
Oh, yeah. Down the backstretch. And they're getting pretty racy up here in the front right now. Looking for lap 50 for the first stage. On the inside, David Shutt taking a peek here. Not quite have enough horsepower to get by Ben Nelson. Ben kind of blocks him off there a little bit. Oh, we got contact. Shutt getting contact. Saving it. Wow, what a job. Let's go take a look at that save. That was an amazing save right there, folks.
Yeah, but he's got some trouble. But yeah, that was amazing.
He's going to get shuffled clear back to 16th, 18th. Let's take a look here. I think there was some contact between him and Colin Keister. Oh, we got a caution. So well, we'll find out what that is. I think that was Brad Bothwell, it looks like. But right here is where he gets really loose.
Yep, he gets into the side of Colin Keister, and I think Jake Nichols kind of helps him around a little bit. Nothing he could do.
Yeah, I'm waiting for this to, yeah, right here. He made contact, and David Shutt goes for a ride. Yes, sir. Wow. No, Jake Nichols got by him.
Oh, did? Okay. It looked like that he made contact.
But what a save. But now the wreck here was Brad Bothwell. Let me see if I can go back and find out what happened to him here.
Made some very heavy contact.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got to go back just a little further.
Yep.
And let's see what happened here to him. He's he was actually running very well here, and so I'm not sure exactly what happened. Looks like going into turn 1. Now that was that was right where David Shutt had spun, and I'm not sure if he was trying to stay away from.
I think he just went up the track and made contact with Sharn.
Oh.
Then when he came back down the track, Bobby Cheney got into him.
Whoopsie. Uh-oh. Yeah, I still haven't seen it yet, but no, it wasn't. Oh, why was I on him? I was supposed to be on Brad Bothwell. But anyhow, okay. I don't know what happened there, but anyhow, we're under caution here. David Shutt did not come to pit road. And neither did Bobby Cheney. So them two staying out. David wants to collect a bonus point here, I'm sure. He is our points leader. So, but he's going to come to pit road. I'm not sure if
and Bobby Cheney's coming with him. I think they just wanted to stay out and see what was happening. Because they know Bobby Cheney got into that wreck with Brad Bothwell, so I think he's got some damage he's going to have to take care of.
Well, Garrison Hogan was the first one off of pit road, and it looked like a 2-tire change for Garrison. So I'm not sure if 2 tires is going to hold up here or not. I don't know. As slick as the track is out here, 110-degree track temperature, and I'm sure it's heating up as we speak. We'll have to wait and see if that's going to be a good call or not, because everybody else behind him took 4. Zoltan Herczeg will be starting on the outside with him, and I don't think it's going to take long. Zoltan's going to be able to clear him.
Yeah, I agree. I think taking 2 tires at this point was probably not the best move, but we'll see what happens. I know they only went 6 green flag laps, so it's possible.
Well, he's 10th in the points. Garrison is, so getting that bonus point every little bit helps as you get in. The season starts winding down. Every little bit helps.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the bonus points can really make a difference, especially when you come into the chase.
Well, get them going, Keith.
You got it. All right. As the pace car makes that hard left turn into the pit road, time to release the hounds.
Green flag, green flag.
And the green flag's back in the air here in Charlotte, and Garrison Hogan gets a good jump on Zoltan, but Zoltan's hanging right with him on the outside, going into 1 with Ben Nelson and Colin Keister right behind him.
Yes, sir. Zoltan gets that run on the outside. He's trying. Oh, Garrison got really tight. That's going to open the door for Ben Nelson, and he's going to get in there.
Oh, yeah.
And here comes Jake Nichols. Holy smokes. Things are heating up in the front here, guys. Garrison with a 2-tire change, so holding on to second. And Ben's going to get him at the line, but he still has not cleared him for that second position. Here comes Jake Nichols.
Is going to follow along right behind Ben Nelson.
Yes. That kind of shuffled Colin Keister back here. Now he's battling with Anthony Emery. Jake trying to clear him. Let's see if we can get down here a little closer and watch this battle here, folks.
And Garrison goes way up the track.
Oh, yeah. And he does lose that position, goes back to 4th.
We have Colin Keister challenging for 4th.
And he's to the inside, and he's going to get it. Garrison Hogan can't hold him off too much. That's them 2 tires. I'm telling you, man, this is might not. Oh, and he gets into the wall, and he gets spun. Oh, Anthony Emery and him go into the wall. Oh, my gosh. Let's go back and take a look at that again. Good Lord. I don't know. I bet she's going to beat himself up now about that 2-tire change.
Yep, just gets into the wall off the 2 and bounces off and gets right into Anthony Emery.
Oh, man.
And Nate Trito gets caught up in that just a little bit.
Okay, we're watching here. Yeah, he goes into the corner. This is where he gets extremely tight in the corner. And once he bounces off that wall, Anthony Emery's right behind him there in the number 4.
Absolutely nowhere to go. I mean,
he
was just caught up.
Right. Here's where he gets tight. Yeah, he gets into the wall, and Anthony Emery's right there, collects him. And Anthony Emery, boy, he hit the wall. I mean, really hard. Oh my gosh, did he hit hard?
Yes, he did.
I don't know. That car's pretty well messed up right now. But he's still on the track. But our leader, Zoltan Herczeg. Well, I think maybe we ought to talk to, gosh, I don't want to call the guy out. I'm not doing it for that reason. But I'd like to maybe talk to Garrison.
Yeah, let's do that.
So, Garrison Hogan, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Garrison, how bad's the car?
It's pretty bad. Just came off of 2 there and kind of saw the 4 car sliding up the track a little bit. Tried to give him as much room as possible. Just ran out of room there on the exit. I heard he got loose a little bit as well underneath me. So, you know, it's a combination of 2 things that just happened right there, and we just wrecked.
Well, you know, okay, we know you made a 2-tire call there to get out and get some bonus points, you know. And I know how valuable they are to you. You're 10th in the points, 48 points behind. So every little bit's going to help. But what were you thinking when you made the 2-tire call?
Hopefully just stay up front after I got a decent restart, which I did for the most part. Rear tires just spun a little bit. Yep. But I just stayed up there in the top 5, and I expected to get at least 9th or 10th place out of that for the stage, and I guess that just didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Yeah,
well, you know, we were kind of talking about it here. We thought, well, maybe a 2-tire call wasn't a good call, but when you were holding them guys off and running so well, we thought, well, maybe it wasn't a bad call, you know. But I know it's kind of hot and slick out there a little bit, and it's tight in the corners. Did that kind of free the car up and make it run a little bit better just with the 2 tires, or didn't you really have enough time to check that out?
I would say it probably leaned a little bit towards the looser side on exit. On entry, it got a little bit tighter, and that's just because I short fueled it just a hair.
Yep.
But it is hot and slick out here. It's pretty treacherous. I was just trying to ride there and just save my stuff until the end and get points, but I'll just have to make the best out of this day.
All right, brother. Well, we'll let you get back at it, and good luck.
All right, thanks.
All right, so he's catching up to the back of the field as we're getting ready to go green here, waiting on the lights to go out on the pace car. And Zoltan's still leading the SimSpeedShop.com Gen 6 Series here today, folks. Great racing out here. This is the kind of racing we like to see. I love Charlotte.
Oh yeah, Charlotte is an iconic track, and look who we got in 2nd place. Somebody we haven't really talked about much today. Robert Burris.
Robert Burris, yeah, that's cool, yeah. No, Becky, I can't go back that far. This only allows me to go back 60 seconds. So, I mean, I could do it manually, but I don't really want to do that. I mean, it was Brad Bothwell that was what brought the caution out. Well, this caution, I'm sorry. Brad Bothwell brought the first one out, but Garrison Hogan brought this one out. But I can't go back to the other one. I'm sorry. Just can't. All right, lights are out. Everybody's doubled up, and we've got 3 guys still sitting on pit road: Garrison Hogan, Anthony Emery, and Tyler Ducharme. Tyler, man, he didn't even. He's already 6 laps down.
Yeah, he was in the Brad Bothwell caution.
Oh, not good.
Nope.
All right, here we go, folks. Zoltan Herczeg, Robert Burris, ready to bring him to the green. Pace car makes that hard left turn, and Zoltan Herczeg is on the loud pedal. We're back underway here in Charlotte tonight. Wow, what a jump start he got. Good Lord.
Yeah, that's one of the best starts I've seen out of these guys this year. Wow.
You betcha. Man, that was really awesome.
Wide action toward the back.
Yeah, look at this here. Oh, Kyle Putz. Robert Burris on the outside. Kyle Putz trying to dive down to the bottom. Here comes Jake Nichols, and he is going to try to follow Kyle Putz in there. Guys, are a couple of pro drivers in here, and man, I'm telling you. And I wanted to give a congratulations to one guy in here, Ben Nelson. Made it to the pros, people. That is so awesome. If you're a friend of him on Facebook or something, give him a special shout out and a congratulations. So he did finally make it to the pros. Kyle
Congratulations, Ben. Well deserved.
Yes, well deserved. You got that. Kyle Putz to the lead after starting 10th place. Finally makes it to the lead. And here comes Jake Nichols. Jake's got to be just driving the wheels off that thing. And look how far Ben Nelson got shuffled back.
Yeah, he got kind of caught up in the middle there and had to pick a lane.
Yes, he did. Man, I'm telling you. These guys are really putting on the heat right here, right now.
Zoltan Hertzeg is out to a 0.8 of a second lead. He just
I know
took
it.
off.
That's crazy. Jake Nichols, these guys battling so hard like this right now. He's got to be loving life out there in the front right now, Keith, with these guys battling side by side. He can just pull away.
Oh, yeah. Clean air is a friend.
Yes. Colin Keister to the inside. He gets third, trying to get third here from Kyle Putz. Kyle blinking a little bit. He comes back on the outside, holds off Colin for now. Hey, nice paint job on Colin's car there. Jack Daniels. Gosh, I'm only about 30 miles from the Jack Daniels distillery.
No, you can't leave to have a drink.
No. So, pretty awesome stuff right there. Them two racing it up pretty hard. And Ben Nelson does clear Nate Trito. Robert Burris goes back to 7th.
And Jake Nichols has caught Zoltan Hertzeg.
Oh, man, that quick. Yes, he did. He reeled him in quick, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Good night.
Oh, contact Delonte Ballard.
Oh, Ballard!
Spins down the
caution.
Brings out the caution.
Let's go back and see what happened here. Yeah, there had to have been some major contact. Bringing out the, let's see, I think this is the third caution of the race right here.
Yep, third caution.
All right, he seemed to be okay here. It was on the front stretch where he hit, so.
He just drifts up the track right to the side of the 7 car and spins down the grass.
Yeah, it was right in here somewhere where he actually, yeah, he did. He drifted up into the 7. Poor Delonte. Doggone it. I was just talking to him before the race, and he was kind of pumped up coming into tonight, but he was one of the guys who was complaining about how tight the car was, too. So you can tell right there how tight that car was, Keith.
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't look like he suffered a whole lot of damage, so I think he'll be all right. But, yeah, it's just kind of one of those confidence-reducing events.
Yep. Yeah, that hurts the old pride a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Believe me, I've been there.
Nicholas Kressel's the only one that stayed out. Brand new paint job on Nicholas's car here tonight, so shout out to him running the Foamy the Squirrel car. Uh-oh. Tyler Ducharme, yeah, he wants to come down to the booth with us. Where's he at?
All right, let's
All right. Heck yeah, Tyler. More the merrier, brother. Well, sorry about your bad luck there, man. Tell us what happened.
Brad just got tight going in the corner, and it's real tight out there, and he got in there too hot and just misjudged the corner, and he got into the wall, and it broke the right front suspension off, and I came back down the track and got Bobby, so we're done.
Oh, man.
That's unfortunate. We never like to see that.
Nope. I don't like to see anybody wrecked out of the race, but there's no chance you could get it fixed up enough to get back out there and turn some laps?
No, not even. No. Not
man.
Being out there and not being a road hazard.
Yeah.
It's bad. I tried already.
Yep. Well, Colin Keister takes over the point now. He beat Zoltan off of pit road. Man, Zoltan's been having some excellent pit stops.
Yeah, he has, and he's been up front, and he's staying there. He's on a mission tonight.
You betcha. And Jake Nichols probably feeling pretty good now. He's got around Ben Nelson, and those two battling so hard for this point deal. The one that suffered the most out of that was David Shutt. Now he is back in 9th place, and he was our pole setter. Or I'm sorry, not our pole setter, our points leader. My bad. Coming into tonight, and he hasn't led a lap yet or nothing, but sitting back in 9th place. Cody Miller up to 8th. Wow, he's moving. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, he's definitely improved.
Yes, sir.
Tonight.
Coming from 20th to 8th. Big, gainer right there, I'm telling you. Anthony Emery also out of the race along with Tyler, so, man, it was pretty tough out there. Brutal, wasn't it, Tyler?
Yeah, I wanted to start in the back and just ride around, and I got damage on the starter when spun their tires, and we got, it wasn't really damage, we just got in the back of somebody on the start, but just trying to take it easy back there, and it's tough sledding out there. It's very difficult, and I see what happened to Anthony, and just typical Charlotte deal. Garrison got in the wall in front of him, and he had nowhere to go, and just ended up in the wall. So yeah, it's real tough out there. I think you're gonna see a lot of that tonight. Guys getting in the wall for 2, and it's just gonna be a mess. But these guys are the best of the best, so I'm sure we'll get some green flag racing here at some point.
Oh yeah. And I wasn't too feared that Ben Nelson was going backwards, because there's a lot of times he'll let guys go because he's in tire conservation mode just about 90% of the time. But when he needs to put the hammer down, he will drop the hammer. So kind of keep an eye on Ben Nelson tonight, Keith. This is going to be interesting.
Oh, I'm not counting him out by any stretch.
No, he can sneak in there and steal the win from you easily, I think, about any time he wants to. All right, here we go. Get him going, Keith.
You got it. It's always my favorite part, the restarts. Pace car is about to flee and tear. He's getting out of the way of these guys. They're hungry. And there goes the pace car. And the green flag is out. And what a jump by Colin Keister. Look at that.
Yeah.
He goes right by Zoltan Herzog. I'm not sure if the race control is going to like that very much.
Well, I didn't know if you noticed, but Zoltan kind of smoked the tires on that start.
Well, then that might be all right.
Yeah, down the backstretch. He does get the pull away there from Jake Nichols. Now Ben Nelson comes up on the outside of Jake. Jake says, that's my position, Ben. You're not going to get it now. Oh, man, I don't know. He's trying to stay down just a little bit, and Ben's saying, well, I want the outside here because I think I might be able to drive around you on the outside. But him and Zoltan like that outside a little bit better. But with these with the new tires, it's not working out for Jake. I don't know. That outside line's starting to come in a little bit already.
Yeah, Rudy, the outside is definitely the place to be on new tires, and probably old tires. You can get inside somebody from the bottom, but man, it is really tough to get around somebody with all the momentum they carry on the top.
Yeah, and I think Ben Nelson's actually a little bit quicker than Zoltan at this point, but because he's up at the high lane, you just can't get around him.
Right. Now Ben takes it down to the bottom. He likes that white line. I don't know. He's searching for speed. Kyle puts into 5th. Cody Miller moving into 6th. The biggest mover out there tonight. Coming from 20th up to 6th. Robert Burr 7th. David Shutt did pick up one more position since the restart. Nate Trito and one I don't want to count out is Ethan Kurtz. Now Ethan's come up through the field quite nicely right now. And he's in a battle here with Stephanie Lessentine.
Yep, in the battle of the Halloween paint jobs with Stephanie and
Clifford. Yeah, there you go. Stephanie and Tyler, both in paint jobs there. That new paint job there by Drea. He's running the Pumpkin Guy and Pauline. And the illwillpress.com sponsor on the car. So pretty cool. Ballard. He seems to be okay now after getting into that mix-up there. Back up front, Zoltan Herzog now trying to hold off Ben Nelson, and they're half a second behind Colin Keister.
Yeah, Jake's been trying that top side, trying to get a run like he is right here, so he's going to drive right around him.
Wow, did he ever?
He's been setting that pass up for a while, Rudy.
Yeah.
He's been running the wall in 1 and 2, and then he got a huge run in the back. And you can, if you get a big enough run off the wall, you can just clear somebody right out of turn 3.
Yep. Zoltan
again here.
Oh yeah, he's gonna, yeah, because Zoltan's riding. He kind of stayed up about a lane off the bottom. Oh man, a little wiggle coming out of the corner though.
That was just an in-car adjustment.
In-car adjustment, okay. Well, here comes Jake Nichols. He's going here, kitty. I don't know. It's gonna be tough to get by Zoltan. Zoltan is on rails tonight.
Yeah, Jake trying to make that bottom line work.
You got nose under him that time. Zoltan's tough to get around though. Zoltan, he's one of the hardest cars to pass on the track usually.
Yep.
So it'd be interesting to see if Jake can do anything with him here. But he's the best of the best right now. So
oh man, I'm telling you. Yeah, right now,
like I always say, it's one thing to catch him, it's a whole nother to pass him.
Yeah, I think Jake and Ben might be just a little faster than Zoltan, but they just right now with the lines the way they are, they just got to be patient. They really can't get that jump off of the corners to try to clear him. So it's right behind him for right now, and maybe as the tires get wore down a little bit here, and we know how Ben likes to save tires, he may have something for these guys coming up. So, but Colin Keister out there 6/10 of a second ahead of these guys. Nice.
Yeah, Colin's another one of them guys, man. He's
here we go.
Just like Ben got into the Pro Series, but here comes Jake on the bottom.
Yep.
And, I think he might get him this time. Up, he's gonna tuck back in.
Zoltan says not so fast.
Yep. Yeah, Zoltan's going to be tough to get by. I agree with you, Tyler. He's a tough customer. I'll tell you what, if he wouldn't have missed a couple of races last season, he'd have been in the hunt there at the championship race.
Without a doubt.
Because he ran the wheels off of that thing. There goes Jake. He's got the run on the inside.
Not quite enough to clear him, though.
Nope. And
stay with him down here in 3. No.
Zoltan, yeah.
You can stay side by side with him in the 3, then he can throw the old slide job on him getting in the 3, but I don't think that's going to happen right now. It's too early. Jake knows it's too early.
Yeah. Yeah, that Tyler Ducharme slide job.
Oh, yeah. You know how much I love them slide jobs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Well, that is the race up there going on, but I wanted to check in here. Ethan Kurtz and Stephanie Lessentine going at it back here. 11th and 12th. Stephanie had that position, but Ethan's getting that run on the outside, and now Tyler Sifford tucks right up underneath Stephanie. Oh, and he backed way out of it there.
There's a big gaggle of cars back.
Oh, my gosh. I'm telling you, Garrison Hogan drives around the outside of Stephanie. Good pass.
That just goes to show that high line is definitely the way to go here.
Yes, sir. Well, Jake Nichols finally gets up to Zoltan, but man, he just cannot clear him. And I noticed Ben Nelson's kind of backed off just a little bit. He might be trying to cool them tires down.
Oh yeah, he's just waiting.
I'll tell you what, I don't think I've seen a driver out there, and Tyler, I'm not taking anything away from you or any of the other guys out there, but I've never seen a guy that had more patience than Ben Nelson. Sure. Oh yeah, there we go.
Ben finally cleared him.
Ben reminds me almost of like an Ariati type.
Yep.
He'll back off. He'll save his tires for a while, and then once the run kind of dwindles down, he'll really turn on the heat. But yeah, here they got by Zoltan there.
Oh yeah.
They can run down Colin.
Yeah, Colin's out to a 1 second lead now. Let's see if they can catch him. There's what, 13 laps to go till the stage?
Yep, coming to 13.
Yep. Well, it's still going to be a good points night, you know, and looking at, you know, what Zoltan has dropped out of the top 20 in points. He is, what did I say he was? No, I'm sorry. He's 14th in the points. I take that back. But he lost 11 positions last week. That was, you know, he wasn't here. So losing 11 positions, man. You know who's missing here tonight? Freddie De La Rosa and Josh Robin.
I think Freddie had some work commitments he had to do tonight. I think he was talking about that earlier in the day. But I don't know why Josh isn't here.
Yeah. Well, good racing here, and we're coming to 11 laps to go, folks, before the first stage. Colin Keister with a 1.1 second lead. Clearly, man, on a mission here, coming from third place to the lead. And it took him a little while to get there because he was in that pack, but he's got the Jack Daniels car in the lead for now. And he's got 18 laps led, guys, already.
Yep, he is definitely doing well so far.
I think Ben's trying to set up Jake here. I think Jake burns tires up trying to get around Zoltan, but
I think you're right.
Here comes Ben.
Yep, the afterburners have kicked in.
Yep. Now, looking at our points leader, and he is only 12 points ahead of Ben Nelson right now, David Shutt. And he's 6th place and just can't get up there with them guys right now. So what do you think he's planning right now, Tyler? What do you think David's got planned up for the end of this?
We got a caution.
We got a caution, yep. Ethan Kurt down off the track here, so let's go see what happened to Ethan. I believe this is caution number 4, I think. Well, him and Tyler Siford running side by side here. Down the front stretch into the quad oval. And I'm going to say there was probably contact right there. Tyler almost got into Ethan. And boy, the arrow push on that car right there was enough to put him into the wall. They didn't even make contact, guys.
No, it looks like they just got real close and he shot right up the track into the wall.
Well, Tyler, you're probably not saying anything about you, Keith, but Tyler's pretty familiar with the arrow push on these cars. What did that look like to you? Do you think that's what it was? It just, with Tyler underneath him, it took the air right off of Ethan and made him really loose?
Well, it looked like happened, Rudy, is it looks like he tried driving real hard to stay side by side with Tyler, and he ended up, the back end starts to step out just a little bit. If you look at it slow, it steps out just a little bit, and when he corrects it, it straightens up and it just sends him kind of in the wall. I did that in practice a couple times trying to run the outside. It's very, very difficult.
Well, maybe he just like overdrove the corner. Then after it started getting a little loose. Okay, I got you.
And then he just got in the wall. He did a good job not overcorrecting back into the wall, though.
Sure,
I will say that.
Well, we got 3 drivers that stayed out. No, I'm sorry, my bad. Only Nicholas Kressel stayed out again. He still has not led a lap. But Colin Keister off the pit road first. So let's talk to, I wanted to talk to Ben Nelson here real quick. Ben Nelson, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Ben, tell us about the racing out there. Boy, I'm going to tell you what, there's some fast guys racing right now.
Yeah, it's pretty slick out here. It's not a lot of grip, so just trying to manage my tires. And I wish that went green there. I think I might have had something for Colin, but would have been a good long run to the stage there. But as it stands, we'll get up here and try to get the stage win.
Yeah, that's the whole thing right now. Well, with Colin out front, Jake Nichols putting the pressure on you. You guys pretty close in the points there, but you got quite a few positions ahead of David Shutt, so this is really going to give you a chance to try to close that gap on him a little bit. But looking for maybe another championship, but this is only the 4th race, Ben, so we're going to wish you the best of luck the rest of the season, and let's see if you can pull out a back-to-back championship.
Well, I didn't get a championship in SRA, unfortunately.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
my bad, sorry.
One, but,
I thought you did.
I got the Nork championship.
That's right, I keep getting it confused. Okay,
yeah,
my bad.
It's
pretty much the same.
Yeah, pretty much the same.
All the same
So,
people.
yeah, I mean, I'll give it my best shot. It's fast competition here. It's going to be tough, but I think I can do it.
All right, brother. Well, good luck out here for the rest of the race, and good luck getting some points here for the stage.
Thank you.
Yeah, my bad on that. Golly, man, I can't believe I just did that.
Happens to the best of us, man.
I'm sorry, Tyler. Tyler?
What?
I said I'm sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it, dude. I do the same thing, too. Like, we all run the same place.
I know, it
all
just...
the North guys run over here, SRA guys over there. It's...
I get confused sometimes, sorry. I guess that's my age. I get confused easily.
lights are out on the pace car, so we're going green next time by. It'll be a nice shootout to the end of the stage here, so you can pull it off.
I know it. Let's see if Ben can do it here. I don't know, boy. If Colin gets a good jump on this restart, it could be very tough.
Yeah, but Ben's on the outside, and we know that's kind of where I think he wants to be right now.
And he wants to.
You're definitely going to keep an eye on Jake here, because I think he's got something stuck up his sleeve.
Yeah.
I just got that feeling.
Or Zoltan. Zoltan, he's been really, really hot.
And he is on that bottom behind Colin, so he will get a good start.
Oof. Man, this is kind of nerve-wracking right here, you know, just to get to the first. It is, to me. This is nerve-wracking because, you know, you've got 4 extremely fast guys up here all bidding for that. They want them 10 points. They don't want 9 or 8 or 7. They want 10, you know. So, but here we go.
Not off that third row either. We got Nate Trito back there, too. He's tough.
Yep, we're going to have 5-lap shootout here for the stage, folks, as a pace car heads down pit road. And Colin Keister on the gas, and he does get that shot. A little bit of a jump on Ben Nelson. Zoltan Herczeg in 3rd. Jake Nichols 4th.
Colin said, see ya.
Yeah.
Oh, Zoltan drifts up the track just a little bit. No harm, no foul.
Oh, Nate Trito just hit the wall there a little bit, just to bounce off the wall, and it was enough for David Shutt to kind of check up a little. He did not want to get involved in that. Zoltan still got... Oh! Oh, no.
There it is.
Oh. Trying to see who it was here. Ethan Kurtz. Bobby Cheney involved in that. Oh, my gosh. Let's go back and see what happened here, folks.
I think it all started with Cody Miller. Yeah.
Back here to the far chase view and see. You think it was Cody Miller?
Yeah, got to the back of Garrison Hogan.
Okay, I'm gonna go on Cody here.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Oh, right there, yes sir. Oh my gosh.
And of course, then he drifts up and just door slams Tyler Sifford.
Yeah, Sifford was trying to get by on the outside, but Garrison was trying. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh no. So Tyler's going to get damaged as well. He gets into the wall. Sean Williams gets a piece of it. And everybody's going down pit road here trying to avoid all that. Aaron Cummings slips by on the outside. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you.
Might be the first wreck Bobby Cheney's missed tonight.
Yeah, he went clear down through the grass here to miss that.
Little agricultural racing there.
Yeah, agricultural racing. Yep, there we go. All right, well, back up front here. It looks like the guys are going to, some of the guys is going to stay out. But a lot of them come to pit road. I think that them new tires is going to mean a lot to them.
Now, this is where it gets interesting, Rudy, because I think we might have a 1-lap shootout here to end the stage. That's why you saw these 3 stay out right here.
Yeah, we might.
Yeah, I mean, they only got, what, 1 real lap on their tires, so...
Yep, our points leader is staying out. Delonte Ballard stayed out, but Jake Nichols and these guys all went down pit road. Wow, 1 lap? Ooh. This is going to get crazy, guys.
Yep, for sure.
This is going to get crazy. You know how these guys race, Tyler?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they will just race a daylights out of you just to get 1 more position. And now that there's 3 guys that stayed out on a little bit of, well, only a lap or 2 older tires, but a lap or 2 can make a difference.
Oh, yeah, them heat cycles, man. It's all about, I mean, Jake and them guys, I mean, they might not show it right off here on this restart, but after the caution comes out for the stage, I don't think anyone's going to pit, and you're really going to see it coming, not to play like after 10 laps after the stage caution. You're really going to see it.
Poor Ethan.
Yeah.
Poor Ethan. And Tyler, he's still sitting on pit road. Tyler Sifford. Oh my gosh.
Well, I don't think they're going to go green before the end of the stage. We're already coming to lap 50 and the lights are still on.
Well, Drea's in chat. She's crying because Tyler's car's all tore up after that beautiful paint job she did on it. Oh my gosh.
All that work she put into it.
I know it. She's sitting there crying. I know she is.
Yeah, I know. I can tell. I can see it from here.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Luckily, she's very talented. She'll fix her up.
Yeah. Well, he might get it fixed up enough maybe to get it back out, but he's back 19th position right now, but they're going to pass up. Brad Bothwell looks like he is out of the race. Yep, he's out of the race, so there is some positions to be gained there. Sean Williams will get by Brad and go into 17th. Sean got quite a bit of damage on that car. The lights are out. We're going back green, so get them going here, Keith. It's going to be a one-lap shootout for the stage.
All right. Well, let's see what we got here. This is going to be a very interesting restart.
Well, thanks for joining us tonight, folks. We appreciate it. I know this race was supposed to be last night because of everything that was going on in iRacing with the changing of servers. They postponed it to tonight just in case of problems. I think it was a great call.
All right, pace car is in. We're about ready to go, and the green flag is in the air, and we're back to racing here at Charlotte. And Colin Keister with a great jump. David Shutt in second. Jake Nichols on the outside in third, and Delonta Ballard in fourth.
Yeah, look at Delonte. Holy smokes. Oh, and Jake, boy, he just drove it into the corner there. Holy smokes, did he ever drive it into the corner, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Not going to be enough to get by. Well, he might be able to do it. Colin Keister's going to come home with the stage win, but the battle for second, it looks like Jake Nichols is going to clear David Shutt and does get second place. Wow, Ben Nelson got like fifth or sixth.
I think they might keep racing
I think they have already called the stage.
Okay. Well, then we'll wish congratulations to Colin Keister. Okay,
yeah,
very good. Yep. Okay, that's a good call. I think we'll just let it go. So, yep, congratulations to Colin for being the stage one winner. Very cool. Well, thank you, Becky. Appreciate that very much. Well, we got Tyler Ducharme in the booth here with us too, so you got to give him a shout out and a little love. So, yeah, good to have Tyler in the booth, man. Ballard gets shuffled back to sixth place.
I'll tell you what, I thought Shutt was going to put up a lot harder fight than when he did there with Zoltan and them guys. He's usually one of the harder guys to pass out here, but I guess he just I think that one lap tire is starting to see with him and Delonte are starting to really hurt. It's really hurting.
Yep. Ben's looking to the inside right now, but we got
Nichols is right on.
Oh man, I'm telling you, he is. And he's going to go to the outside. It looks like he may try. No, he's going to do that move that he did earlier. Go into the corner wide. And Colin Keister's not going to fall for that. Wow, that's some good racing, I'm telling you. Jake riding right there on his tail. Zoltan Herzog in third. And look how close they are, folks. Man, I'm telling you, he is right there. And he's got to run on the outside coming off of 4.
Yeah, he's got him right here. He's got on the outside.
Oh, yeah. Zoltan with the bird's eye view watching this whole thing transform up in front of him. And there goes Jake Nichols. He clears him. So Jake Nichols out front for the first time today. And there he goes, collecting that bonus point. Cha-ching!
Yeah, I think he might set sail too.
Oh yeah, he's definitely going to show his muscle out there now. Somebody's engine just let go right in front of the leader there.
Yeah, Ethan Kurtz.
Oh no, but he picked up a couple of positions, so 19th place for Ethan Kurtz. That's a shame his engine let go, man.
Yeah, it is.
Doggone. He is trying to limp at the pit road, but it's too bad. And you know, the car don't even really look that bad. I mean, it's missing a hood, but the rest of the car is really not that bad shape. He may sit there.
Obviously disagrees.
Yeah, he may sit there and get it fixed up a little bit, maybe, and get back out there. But I don't know. Well, Tyler Sifford, 1 lap down, and we seen that he had damage on his car there earlier. But back up front here, Jake Nichols. This has become a really intense race up here. But you know, I was going to say, guys, I think it's just about time for a little crank it up here. I think.
Oh heck yeah! We need one of those.
All right, let's do this. All right, folks, there was your Crank It Up. We like to do that for you guys. I know everybody enjoys watching that, man. That is pretty intense. Well, Ben Nelson in 4th now. David Shutt, our points leader, in 5th place. He needs to finish ahead of those guys. They've got some bonus points, but he is not. Ben Nelson's led a couple of laps. And Jake Nichols has led some laps now. So those guys on the trail are trying to pass David Shutt for that points lead. So, Tyler, let me ask you, is this just not a good track for David Shutt, or what's the deal?
I think I don't know. He got to a rough start there with getting bumped around there early in the race, but he's getting the back end together. I think he'll get like another caution and they got equal tires. He'll be right up there race with them guys. It seems like ever since that race where everyone ran out of gas and he got turned to the infield lead, and he just hasn't had the magic here. But I don't know. He's getting it back.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, we've had quite the battle back here for the 7th spot. They were 3 wide not too long ago, throwing slide jobs on each other back here. Kyle Putz and Delonte Ballard. And,
yep.
Man, it's nice to see Kyle back in the track. We don't get to race with us a lot.
I know.
Cool schedule. Nice to see him out here on a Tuesday night, one off.
Yeah, it is. I like Kyle. He actually made me my very first MaxSpeedTV video, and it was really cool. And I used it for a long time, and well, I've gotten others since then, you know. But yeah, he made me my very first video, and man, it was awesome. Ballard kind of backs it out. He's got a mirror full of Robert Burris. Burris started 7th, running in 9th right now. Was a challenger up there for the lead for a little while.
No look now, but here comes Stephanie.
I know it. She's in 10th. And she's really moving forward.
Yeah, and if it wasn't for bad luck, she wouldn't have any at all, man. She has had some of the worst luck in getting into everybody else's wrecks, but she is having a good night tonight.
Yeah. I think she kind of took a hiatus there last season, didn't she, Tyler? Just I guess to kind of
get away from it.
Yeah, get away from it for a little while, and Yeah, and I can't say as I blame her. You know, it always seemed like she was just in the wrong place at the wrong time and got caught up in somebody else's disaster, you know. And it does get frustrating after a while. You know?
Yeah, I know how that.
We found out the hard way.
Yeah. Well, Ben Nelson did get around Zoltan now in 3rd place and is really struggling to reel those front two in. They're out here having a race of their own, I think, right now. Both of them guys are just doing an excellent job racing not side by side, but nose to tail.
It might be side to side very soon.
Yeah, Colin's running about almost the identical line there that Jake is. I don't know if you guys are watching this or not, but he's riding right in the wheel tracks just about most of the time. Now he's looking to the inside of Jake. Jake says, "No, you're not."
Jake says, "Nice try."
You can definitely tell Colin's got a lot of rear braking. That thing, as he gets into 3, man, that thing does the wibble wobble and it goes up the racetrack a couple times.
Yep.
But he's, I don't know, man. I don't know how he's making it work. I don't know if he'll do it this time, but no, not that time. But he's been getting really loose in there and
yeah.
getting turned down almost under Jake getting in. But it struggles right here off. He gets real loose.
Well, I think
he did it right there, just coming off court, did the same thing.
I think he's trying to make a late entry into the corner, but when you turn that wheel down like that, and it being so hot and slick, I think that's where he may be struggling with that. So maybe he just needs to just try to run the middle line instead of right down on the white line.
I think he needs to move up on that wall and try that. I think that's where, Ben is flying back there. He might get both of these guys running about half a groove up from where they are.
Yeah.
I think he might get there.
Yeah, I don't think Ben's too concerned right now. He may know something that we don't know about how that car feels out there right now. Well, here goes Colin looking to the inside of Jake again. He's just not going to get it down there, I don't think. Nope. Oh, Jake tapped the wall a little bit.
That's fine.
Well, I kind of wanted to go back to what we were talking about before that caution come out there about Ben Nelson, about his patience. And, you know, again, not to rehash it, but, you know, looking at how he does races here. Oh, here we got a pass for the lead, maybe. Colin is really putting the pressure to Jake right now.
Yep, and Ben Nelson Center just biting his time.
Yeah. But anyhow, the patience that Ben shows out there every single week, you know, he'll sit there and he'll ride in third. But when it comes down to them last couple of laps, look out, because he's coming.
It's about to pay off here in a little bit. I think he's saved his tires a lot more than these guys. These guys are getting squirrely up off the corner. I think he's about to drive right around both of them, to be honest with you.
I think so, too. I can see it happening because he can close that gap anytime he wants to. I think he's just kind of watching here because if Colin and Jake get together and, you know, get side by side like that, he's going to be right there ready to capitalize on that. So, and I think, you know, as much race as it's left right now, and these three have pulled away quite a bit from Zoltan. He's about a full second behind Ben Nelson right now. So those three have pulled away. David Shutt now in 5th. Nate Trito's 6th place. He's having a great run here tonight. Man, this is amazing for him. Kyle Putz holding on to 7th, and that car is just all over the place right now.
It's like Bobby Cheney's right behind the wall.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he took
did.
him. Yeah. Oh, man. Another bad night for Bobby Cheney. Come into here at 11th in the points tonight, 52 back. From the leader,
and he didn't take a qualifying time too. That may have had something to do with it.
Well, you know, sometimes starting in the back of the field is not a bad idea, but
tonight it wasn't.
Yep.
You can definitely throw a blanket over the top 3 right now.
Yeah. Cody Miller, 13th. Cameron Ledford, we haven't talked about him tonight. Started 16th, running in 14th. Aaron Cummings just broke into the top 20 in points last week. Is running 15th after starting 22nd. So good run.
A good move.
Yep. Guys are creeping up on him here for he's about 10 seconds ahead of them. So, and boy, I'll tell you, Colin is not giving up on this, is he?
Not even a little.
They're going to be. Yeah, he's got a good run right there.
Yeah, Jake. That could have been enough for him. I don't know. No, it was Jake Nichols at the line, but good night. Holland's gonna. Oh man.
I need to watch out because here comes Ben.
Yeah, I think Ben's just sitting there. He's just waiting to see what's going to happen here, and Jake just keeps getting that run, and Colin says, "Well, enough of that because I'm just abusing my tires right now."
Yep, that's exactly what's happening there. He keeps trying that on the inside. He's going to burn them things.
Oh!
Yeah, there it is.
Oh my gosh, big wiggle. Yep, Ben's going to get it. That was a big.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, big wiggle there coming off of 4.
That sound that Colin heard was the Jaws music of.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll tell you what, if these guys keep messing around, they're gonna let Zoltan and David get back into this.
Oh yeah. Oh
I'll
yeah.
Tell you what.
You don't want that.
You definitely don't want shut up there mixing it up because that's definitely a disaster waiting to happen. That's not shut, but man, when he gets out there, man, it's quite the show.
Oh yeah. You betcha.
Man, I love racing with David. I mean, we get into each other a lot, but man, I'll tell you what, he is one of the most aggressive guys out there, including myself. But
yeah,
I mean, I'll tell you what, when he gets, it's always a show when he's on the racetrack.
You betcha, betcha. That's why I love broadcasting you guys' races, Tyler. I love it so much because, you know, you guys, you put on such an amazing show. You know, you keep it exciting from start to finish. You know, and what we've seen so far tonight has just been super exciting. I mean, I don't know where you could go find racing this good. You know, this is just amazing racing by some of the top guys in iRacing.
Oh yeah, there's 3 of them right up front, man.
Oh yeah,
3 right now. They are the top 3, not top 3 on the whole service, but they are like the 3 guys you got to beat here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yep. Definitely the reason all 3 of them made the Pro Series this year, and they're going to be tough to beat there. I'll tell you that. Them guys might want to hold their hats.
Well, Keith, I know you've struggled in the Gen 6 and had problems with the car and just
that's an understatement.
Yeah. Well, I mean, knowing that you're going to go out here and every week you're going to get spanked by Jake Nichols or Ben Nelson. What's that feel like as a driver?
Well, you have to put it in perspective. I mean, these guys have a ton of experience. They're good at what they do. And, when I'm out there, I'm not trying to win because I know I can't. What I'm trying to do is improve. And, hopefully one day I'll be up there with them.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of the way I felt, back in the day when I raced with a lot of these guys, not these guys specifically, but Tyler Ducharme, David Shutt, Kyle Putz, Nicholas Kressel, some of the core guys that were here, Bobby Chaney, and we all raced together. I knew I went out there, I didn't go out with the attitude that I thought I was going to win. I went out because it was fun to race with my buddies, I had a different outlook on it, but now it seems like today, you got a caution. Cody Miller, oh my gosh. Oh, let's go back and see what happened to Cody.
I don't know how that triggered a caution, but he took one whale ride.
What the heck happened to him?
He got loose, I think, coming on through the tri-oval.
Oh,
I'm on him right now. Nobody was behind him directly, but okay, he's going through. Oh man, that car just like kicked sideways on him.
Yeah, it's like he just lost it in the tri-oval.
What the heck?
He went for one whale of a ride when he hit that inside wall.
Oh yeah, look at this, man. He's going across the grass. He mowed almost all the grass on the front stretch. Oh my gosh, and he never even slowed up.
No.
He had them locked up and it didn't stop. The tires, they were all locked up and it just kept on sliding.
Oh my gosh.
The grass is not a very good area to break in.
He almost hit the pace car.
The fact that the car is still running is quite amazing, actually.
That was horrible. Well, I think it's stopped now on the backstretch.
No, it's still running somehow. I don't know how it is.
Yeah, he's coming.
No, he's coming. Again. Yeah, he's coming down pit road now. Okay.
That was fairly brutal.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you. Well, I think we ought to get him down here and ask him what happened. What do you think?
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, he's wow.
Might be a good one. I mean,
wow. That hurt looking at him.
Down here. Cody Miller, you got a copy?
Oh, hi.
What the heck happened there, buddy?
I got off of 4 and it just did a lazy spin, and I have like 50 brake bias, so I locked her down, did nothing, and those tires are bouncy.
Oh man,
I got a question for you, Cody. You gonna put 4 on that thing and get back out?
After we fix the non-existent front end that we have. Sure.
Yeah.
I can see a little bit of it. The engine is still there.
The steering's a bit off, like I'd say 40 degrees to the left, but you know, it's still drivable. Oh wait, it's not.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you. Well, that was one heck of a ride you went for. You barely missed the pace car.
I didn't think that would cause a caution. I'm a little surprised by that, but I mean, what are you gonna do?
You almost hit the fire truck at the end of Pit Road.
I'd say something about the infield care center at this point.
Golly, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Dang, I'm telling you. Well, I hope you can get back out there. You gotta, at least try to finish it. You hope not? What?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, because it's I think whenever you hit the wall and do almost a front flip, that's about the end of the night there. So. Yeah.
All right, brother. Well, thanks for talking with us, and sorry about your bad luck, man. It just looked like the car just like kicked left on you.
Oh, it just I had nothing. I couldn't do anything. So I mean, it happens, but
nope.
All right, was something.
Very good. All right, thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Wow, that was one heck of a ride, guys. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, it was.
Well, a couple guys stays out ahead of Jake Nichols here. Aaron Cummings and Cameron Ledford and Sean Williams. So it'll be 2 cars back on the lead lap. So that'll put us 15 cars on the lead lap. Now Tyler Sifford, I'm showing him 2 laps down.
Yep, he is 2 laps down from that earlier caution.
Yeah, he's got almost all the damage fixed up there, Drea.
Yeah, it's actually looking pretty good.
Yeah, not too bad. It's starting to look like your paint job again, instead of wrinkled sheet metal. All right,
I'm
very
surprised
good.
she would paint me a car given all the sheet metal I bend.
Oh man! All right, here we go. Back to green, folks. Going to be restarting on lap number 88 out of 130. So not many laps to go here, guys.
No,
winding them down.
Yeah, we certainly are, and I'm not sure if they're going to have to pit again.
I think they can go all the way here.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to be pushing it on tires. You're going to really see the guys who can save their tires right here. I'll tell you that for right now.
Well, it was
Ben Nelson.
6 cautions, but we're going to make that 5 because they did use the 1 for the stage caution. But here we go. Right. Back to green, folks. And Jake Nichols in command of this start. Colin Keister on the outside. Pace car's in.
Green flag,
and green is out. We're underway. Loud pedal hit. Man, I'm telling you, he just jacked that loud pedal right open. Good job. Right behind him, Ben Nelson. Trying to get by Colin Keister. He wants to get up there and race it up with Jake Nichols. Wow, these guys are racing hard right now. Side by side, coming into the corner. And Ben Nelson trying to clear Colin. Colin's on the... Oh, man, I bet you them guys are glad to have new tires on there.
Oh, for sure.
But meanwhile, Jake is loving this. He's driven on already to almost a half-a-second lead.
Oh, yeah. He's loving this.
He's just like, you guys like...
Yep, keep racing side by side. Go for it. And Zoltan.
Going down.
Wow. He's going to go 3 wide. Oh, my gosh. And he drove it in there hard.
He's going to slide
and slide. Oh, my gosh. He almost slid up in front of Ben right there.
That was a very gutsy move on Zoltan's part right there.
Can I take a breath now?
Yeah, please do.
Wow, man. Oh, man. I'm telling you. I don't know how these guys do that. How do you know where the proximity of the back of that car is compared to the guy behind you? You know?
You get lucky.
Lucky.
Sometimes it doesn't work.
And I'm telling you.
Well, we got Zoltan now challenging Colin for second.
Yes, this is Oh my gosh! No! Oh, that's gonna bring it out right there. Oh, that did it right there, boy. I'll tell you, they just made slight contact in the corner, and it was enough to make them both loose coming out of turn 4.
Oh man, that
I think
was
Zoltan lost it right there coming off the corner. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching here now.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Down the back stretch, and boy, Zoltan was closing up on Colin, comes up on the outside of him, and he tried to come out of the corner pretty hard.
And Delonte Ballard with a massive hit to the wall.
Oh man, he was trying to he knew that wall was coming, and man, he kept it off the wall, but it was, and there was some net coating there too. A little bit of net coating.
Yeah, I think that one probably was going to happen regardless. That might have actually ended worse if there wasn't.
Yep. Both of them
And then in
slide.
the end, Zoltan runs square into Delonte Ballard.
Oh.
Stephanie Lessentine's involved in it too. She spins down there.
Oh my, yeah.
Or she has nothing but bad luck.
I'm telling you.
I think she got out of that pretty unsafe.
Yeah, she hit the wall.
Oh yeah, Delonte comes up, and yeah, more net coating.
Her doing, I mean,
more net coating, yeah.
You want to know someone who
such a good run tonight too.
I know it.
You want to know someone who probably benefited the most from that caution? David Shutt goes from running 7th to now running 3rd.
Third.
Yeah, and we're running 3rd here off pit road.
Oh, okay, because I'm showing him in 6th right now.
Yeah, I think this will all be straightened out once all the pit stops are done.
Yeah, because I think Delonte and Stephanie are going to come to pit road. I can't imagine them two staying out.
Oh, no, they can't.
Yeah, they're going to come in. Delonte did get a lap led, so he did get some bonus points there. Nicholas Cresso, he's coming in with them.
Yeah,
so now
with no front end to his car.
Yeah, that's going to put Ben Nelson in the lead, Jake Nichols 2nd, and David Shutt 3rd. Yes, you are correct. Well, I think it's time to talk to David Shutt. What do you think?
Oh, boy.
If I can find him. I don't know where he's at.
He's with Bobby. Oh, he was. Yeah, in racing room 16.
Okay, got him. David Shutt, you got a copy.
What's up, Rudy?
Hey, David. Well, tell us about the run out there tonight, man. It looks like you're struggling a little bit to keep up with those guys in the front. Or are you just pacing yourself right now?
Well, I was off where I got hit early on, so I was kind of in the back of the pack, so I was just trying to get up there. I stayed out one of the times, so it was that last long run, I was, even though it was a really, really short run, every little lap takes a toll on your tires, so hopefully I'll be able to keep up with these guys. I know a lot of guys got taken out there, so I think it's just going to be Ben, Jake, and me to the finish and see who wins.
Wow, yeah, because, man, I'm showing right now only about maybe 10 of you on the lead lap, or 12. Man, it's been kind of brutal out there. Well, what do you think the problem is? You think it's the hot temperatures or the tight conditions on the track?
No, I don't think it's either of those. I think it's just there's a ton of grip, and people think they can just slide it in there. And then on old tires, it gets really slick, and maybe they've forgotten how to drive it since we changed to realistic weather. But it gets really loose, and you just got to be patient with it. And a lot of people aren't.
Yeah, very good. All right, David, well, try to hold on to that points lead. You only had a 12-point lead over Ben Nelson, and he's out front now, so good luck for the rest of the race, brother.
I got one question I want to ask him.
Okay.
Do it.
Shutt, what time is it?
It's definitely not showtime.
Oh, come on.
All right, good luck, David.
And, as an update, Stephanie Lessentine put the car behind the wall.
Oh, yeah. Man. That's a heartbreaker. Man, Shutt, can't have any fun with Shutt.
Get him going, Keith.
You got it. All right, pace car is in, And Ben Nelson gets off to a huge jump as green flag comes back out here at Charlotte. Jake Nichols right behind him. And David Shutt and Nate Trito behind them in third, battling for third.
Nate Trito on the outside. We've been seeing a lot happening out of that outside, but here comes Robert Burris. Wow, he's come out of nowhere now, back into 5th place. Colin Keister to the inside. The Jack Daniels car might get that pass here. I don't know. That's looking pretty tough. Yeah, he does get Robert Burris at the line.
It's going to be tough for him to hang on with all that right rear damage, but he's doing a great job.
I'm telling you.
Even on the racetrack. We got a pass for the lead.
Like, Jake Daniels gets right by him. Do you think Colin's got Jack Daniels in the tank?
Hey, never know. Which tank? The one in the car or the one in him?
I'll let you decide that for
both. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you. Well, Jake's back out front, and Ben's now in second. Ben was our pole sitter tonight, so they give you a point for being a pole sitter, don't you?
I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah, I'm thinking there's a few leagues that do that, and I think you guys are one of them.
I do know we used to. I don't know if they still do, but it's been so long since I've kept track of that stuff.
Now, Colin, we've been seeing Colin's car is extremely loose coming out of the corners. I don't know if it's the way he's driving it out of the corners or what, but he seems to be able to hold on to it. And just that little tiny bit that he's loose is really not heating up the tires that much. So if he can get a grip on that before the end of the race, he could wind up to be a factor when it comes down to the end of this.
Tell you what, that damage might have actually tightened him up.
Sure.
Oh man, he is still fast.
But
sometimes them on-track adjustments do wonders.
Yeah. I this is no lie. I've actually drove cars myself. They drove better with a little damage on them than they did when they were brand new. You could just drop the hammer, keep the hammer down going through the corners. And I may not have been as fast on the straightaways, but I was faster in the corners.
Oh boy, here we go. This is what I wanted to see.
Oh,
the backstretch. Oh
man. He caught that white line and that upset that car.
You can't be doing that.
Nope.
He got into the back of Shutt going into 3, and he tried a very bold move to get under him afterwards, and it didn't really pay out. It almost did, but
well, he's trying.
Not a very happy camper.
Yeah, he's trying everything. Hey, Cody Miller's back out on the track. He can pick up a couple more positions here from Zoltan and Stephanie.
How did that thing even get out there?
He said it had a lot of damage on it, but it's moving. That's that never give up attitude. You know, when you're battling for the points, and you know, Cody. Let's see, where was he at in the points? Gosh, he's not even in the top 20. No. That's right, he's not even in the top 20.
And Colin is going on the outside of David Shutt to try and get him up there.
Cody's in 28th in the points, so anything he can do to get some points here tonight.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, very good. Well, I got to toot here a little bit. Aaron Cummings, my son, running in 9th place.
Excellent.
A great run for Aaron.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, he's kept that car out of trouble tonight, and that's what it takes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, keeping your car clean is huge.
He's got a little damage, but
look at the guys he's got behind him, though. I know.
Oh yeah.
He's got a little bit of damage as well. He's got Delonte behind him, Cameron.
I know it.
Doing a great job out there.
Which I'm sure, you know, if Delonte can get to Aaron, I'm sure he won't have a problem passing Aaron. And Aaron won't. If somebody comes up to battle him, he doesn't battle him. You know, I don't know. I think it's a lot of it is the equipment that him and I have. You know, we're running with cheaper wheels, cheaper pedals, and you know.
Well, it's also a confidence thing.
Yeah, when you get out there with good equipment, I think you can be a whole lot faster. Don't you think so, Tyler?
A lot more consistent. That's what I've picked up when I went to the more expensive stuff. It's way more over length of a run. The time difference is like a couple tenths.
Yep.
At least that's what I found.
Because I know Aaron's an excellent racer. You know, it's just equipment. You know, because I know he said before, I just can't keep up with these guys. He said, I'm running the same line, you know, and everything, and I just can't keep up with them.
I'm going to tell you what, you guys better watch out, because I think Colin might actually drive back to the lead. He's about to get around Ben here. And this is unbelievable, with the amount of damage he's got.
Well, again, I think maybe sometimes a little bit of damage on the car. I don't know. I've had experience with that. You know, just having just a tick of damage on the car, and it just seemed like it was faster. Here he goes to the inside of Ben, and Ben's not going to fight him. Slide job right up in front of Ben Nelson. Oh my God!
Yeah, there we go.
Wow.
That was a good move right there.
That was a textbook Tyler Ducharme pass right there.
Yes, sir.
Wrong car number though.
Right, wrong car number.
He's got one off.
That's right.
Yep, he's a 26, not the 25. Oh, a little loose right there coming out of two, and Ben's going to look at it. But
And I think that's been Colin's problem all night.
Yep. It's what I say. I think he's just been struggling coming out of the corner. See, he's loose again coming off of 4. David Shutt sitting here in 4th place watching all this. He says, I think if I can just finish 4th here, I'll stay ahead of them guys in the points.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Jake Nichols is off to a 1.1 second lead.
Oh yeah, he's just he's out of there.
Like the heck with you guys, I'm leaving.
And I think, well, he hasn't clinched it yet, but I think he's on the road to clinching the most laps led here for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And we're coming to, what, 23 to go?
Yeah, something like that. And now with Colin Keister in 2nd, you can see Ben Nelson sitting there in 3rd, right behind him, keeping the pressure on him. And that time he was a little better coming out of the corner. Actually, Ben looked a little loose instead of Colin this time. But boy, he's taking it down on that white line.
Yeah, it's pretty shocking how well he can control a car when his wheels are down like that. Most people are just get all crazy out of shape.
Well, let me ask you, if you touch that white line, now I've had experiences with sometimes that white line can help you turn. Is that true? Any truth in that, Tyler, at all?
Oh, definitely. Especially here, like when the track is like this and the car is really tight. If you can hook that white line and help it turn the car, it's a huge advantage if you can get down there.
And I think that might be what he's doing right now, and that might be why he's just a tick faster, well, fast enough to stay ahead of Ben right now.
For now.
Way up the hill that time. And boy, Ben Nelson looked to the inside that time, and he says, well, if you're going to go up the hill, I'm going to go underneath you.
Yeah, it's at the point now where Ben needs to get around to him. He has any chance of catching Jake at this point.
Man, I'm telling you, just inches apart. Oh, wiggle! Oh, and he ain't saved it yet. Oh my gosh, that car was gone.
That should have been a wreck.
Yes, that should have been. Oh my gosh.
Out of control these cars are in the middle of the straightaway.
Well, what impresses me the most, Tyler, is how you guys save them things like that. I mean, I know you're right at that very second. You're doing a lot of praying.
Oh yeah.
But,
some swearing.
Yeah.
Lots of swearing.
Yeah.
But no, I mean it's just the biggest thing is you gotta keep it. You gotta be smooth when you're doing that. You might think that sounds crazy, but you can't just be sawing the wheels with that.
Right.
I know a lot. Almost had it again.
Wow. Yeah, Shutt got a little tight.
You just gotta stay calm and just be very precise with wheel movements, because that's one thing Dirt's taught me, man. You can't be out there just sawing on the wheel.
Yeah, and that's what these guys are doing. Shutt with a great save coming out the corner there. The back end of that car was kicked right out sideways. Oh my gosh, these guys are just driving the wheels off. 18 to go, coming to 17 to go next time by, and Jake Nichols with a 1-second lead over Ben Nelson.
Yeah, that last lap, Ben was a little bit quicker, man, but he's got to keep staying that 10 quicker. He's not going to get there. He'll get there with about 5 to go if he stays at this pace.
And knowing him, he will, but now, one thing that I will have to say, Ben, I've seen that car a little bit loose coming out of the corners where Jake has just been, just silky smooth, He doesn't have anybody up there racing with him right now. Nobody up here to disturb the air. He's got clean air. He's got the whole track to use, inside, outside, middle lane, wherever he wants to go. And wherever that car feels comfortable. Oh, a little wiggle there he got, coming off a 4.
I'll compare him here again at the line. That was a 3 to his 355, so he did pull away a little bit right there.
Yep. So, Colin Keister, third shot. Wants to get up. He wants to get by Colin Keister at all cost. But still, even if you finish fourth,
Tyler both better.
Oh yeah, I think so. I can't believe how Nate has progressed in this league from the last couple of seasons. Wow, man, he has turned out to be. I think he's learned a lot off of you guys, Tyler.
Well, he's. I wouldn't not gonna say he's Jake's protege, but they race around each other a lot, and he takes a lot of advice from Jake. And he's definitely one of the fastest drivers out here on a single lap. But he's struggled over a run is the biggest thing. But if he can get that down pat, he will definitely grip over Jake in the races to come.
Well, he's ahead of Kyle Putz, and you know we know how fast Kyle can be. I'm really kind of surprised Kyle's not up in the front battling up there with them guys right now.
Yeah, that's kind of a head scratcher to me too. But I mean, probably just taking it easy for now.
Yeah, he was involved in a wreck there earlier, just a little fender touching or something there, I guess. But I guess the car's okay. Robert Burris hanging on to 7th, and then it's a long way back to 8th place Garrison Hogan. He's like 4.7 seconds behind Robert Burris. Delonte Ballard, Sean Williams, and Cameron Ledford, they all got around Aaron Cummings, so that puts Aaron back to 12th. But I'm still proud of the run he's had today, man. That's pretty awesome. Nicholas Kressel, heavy damage on his car. Still on the lead lap, but not by much because the leaders are going to be coming up behind him here not too far back. They are just about a straightaway behind him. And this has been some awesome racing. I just can't believe it. Take a look at the cautions here again. We've had 6 cautions, not 7. One was the stage caution, but they kind of used a caution for the stage caution, so that's why we're going to take it off of there. But yeah, okay, 6.5 cautions. How's that?
Yeah, that works.
And we've had 11 lead changes out there. We got 12 to go, coming to 11 to go this time by. And Jake Nichols does clinch the most laps led. He's got 58 laps under his belt. Nobody can touch that. So, and
third. I mean, he just drove right around Colin. My job on.
Oh man.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing the crossover move though.
Yeah, Colin's been able to do that too. Remember how he was battling with them guys up there at the beginning of the race, and he just kept it up and kept it up. I think it was on Jake Nichols.
Yep, here he comes again. He's really loose on the corners, man.
Oh my gosh.
With him, though.
He stayed with him that time, yep. And David shot at the line, holds on to 3rd. Colin, he's not giving up though.
It's be hard to say with him through 1 and 2. Gutman, he is committed to that top side in 1 and 2.
Watching these guys, man, I'll tell you. Well, that has let Nate Trito close up on these guys now, so that's that could be interesting. Ben Nelson's still 1 second behind our leader, Jake Nichols. Jake trying to take over that position from Ben. I'm kind of thinking that it's going to be awful close. They're just going to be a couple of points apart coming into next week.
Yeah, it was definitely tightening up there.
Oh my gosh, I'm back up onto the track.
That might
bring out the caution.
It hasn't yet.
No,
that Ford. Oh no.
Oh boy.
I thought he got off.
Oh, yeah, I thought he did too, but iRacing picked it up. So,
it's going to change some things.
Yes, it is. Do you pit?
Oh yeah, you definitely have to pit. You have to pit.
All right, well, we're going to go back here and watch. It's Colin Keister. He just come out of the corner just a little bit too much here, tapped the wall. Oh, the car just kind of like kicked out on him. He tried to pin it down a little bit too much. And I'll tell you what, Nate Trito did a great job of getting by him before all that happened.
The way Nate's
holy smokes!
I cannot believe he got around that. Nate's luck has been about as bad as Stephanie's.
Yep, and
he's been doing a great job tonight.
Man, I'm telling you, yeah, that was definitely an added attraction right there for these guys. Man, I'm telling you, great job. Pit road coming up here, folks, and it's going to be a short stint to the end. Everybody's on pit road.
Now, the big question is, will you see any 2 tires from guys that are in the back?
Oh, man, that'd be a risk. We saw what 2 tires did earlier in the race.
Right. Garrison Hogan tried that, and it did not work out.
Yeah, no. So far, they're all taking 4.
Tell you what, Jake Nichols is going to be down, and he's going to... Oh, Ben Nelson's going to beat him off of pit road.
Yes, he does.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, here we go.
For the first time today, Ben's had an excellent pit stop. Just when right when he needed it.
And for all those Somewhere Saloon fans, Tyler Sifford back on the lead lap.
Yeah, awesome. 11th place for Tyler. Yeah.
To definitely not count out on this restart, Nate Trito got around David Shaw returned to pits and we lining up 3rd. Nothing really to lose. I got my eye on him. He's definitely
going to have
restart.
Where is this going to be a finish?
Where is Jake Nichols? There, I got him. Jake Nichols, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, Jake, you're going to come out here with a good points night tonight, but can you get by that guy ahead of you?
I think so. We've been good, short run and long. We just got to get the laps. Hopefully it stays green. It's the most important thing here. If we get it 1 yellow, it's going to be over. So hopefully it stays green, and I think we can get the Ben here.
Well, for the first time tonight, we've seen Ben have a blistering pit stop right there. And right when you needed the great pit stop, you had a little bit slower pit stop. So he got out ahead of you now, and he's going to get the jump on this start. If you had a 1 second lead there coming in there before that caution happened, the car, it was just like, man, on rails out there. But we've seen everybody having a little bit of difficulty coming out of the corner, slipping and sliding a little bit. So was the clean air out front helping you any? Because we did see the back end kind of get a little wiggly on you a couple times.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like it helped slightly. We've really figured out a new line to run, and we were just hooking the bottom, hooking the paint. Before I was looking around, seeing if there was anything better, and I just felt like I kept wearing out and heating up the right rear a tad bit too much, just a little bit too much, and it killed our long run speed just slightly. We could still hold on, but that run right there, we just hooked it to the bottom the entire run, and it ran really good. That's the best it's felt all night on the long run, but should be a good finish here, just hoping it stays green.
Yes, sir. All right, Jake. Well, good luck out there. Good points night for you. You're going to lead the most laps, so I don't know. It's going to tighten up. You and Ben Nelson are going to be really tight in the points now, so good luck for the rest of the race.
10-4, thank you.
Wow. This is going to be crazy, guys.
Talk about interesting. Ben Nelson taking the outside here on this restart.
Yep. Well, he seems to be liking the outside a lot more, and Jake's liking the inside. So, man, I just don't even know what to say about this, how this is going to end up.
I think I bit off all my nails just trying to figure it out.
And look at David Shutt sitting there 4th place. Nate Trito is going to be restarting in 3rd. Oh, my gosh. We'll get him going one last time here, Keith.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully one last time.
Well, if the caution comes out now, the race will be over.
Yeah, that's true. Pace car making that hard left turn into pit road. And we got the green flag back in the air, and Ben Nelson gets a huge jump on Jake Nichols. Nate Trito,
sure did.
David Shutt.
Yeah, this is the battle right back here. David Shutt trying to hold off Nate Trito. And man, that's going to be a nail biter right there. Shutt trying to work the outside is going to clear Nate.
Yep.
Wow, good job. Kyle Puts in 5th. Colin Keister takes his car behind the wall. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah.
And Ben pulls out a little bit of a gap at that Jake Nichols.
Yeah.
He's a little high coming out of.
And here comes Shut. Look at this. Looking to the inside of Jake Nichols. Jake's going to keep him pinned down a little bit, and Shut's going to have to lift. Oh my
man,
God.
He's lost too much time. He's got to get his giddy up here. He's not going to have a chance.
Yeah, well,
that cost a lot of time.
Yeah, and now he's taking a little bit high here. Let's see what he gets. Kind of a run off the corner. And nope, not going to be enough to get up there, but he is closing the gap again on Jake Nichols.
Ran about a tenth better that time. Let's see what he can do.
But laps are winding down, coming to get the white flag next time by. And look at Jake Nichols close up on Ben Nelson. Boy, Ben's, he's just going, come on, white flag, come on, white flag. You're going to get it right here, Ben.
Leave the channel now.
Oh, no. This is going to get good right now. 3 of them up in the front, battling for this win. Yes, sir.
Gonna get her wound up here on the top. I can see it now. Oh, he's a state of the bot. Wow. Very interesting. No, Ben sliding up.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, Jake Nichols right there on his tail. David Shutt. Oh, my gosh. I don't even know, man. This is going to get crazy good right here.
Oh,
and not enough. Yeah, he's not enough, and he's going to hold on to second, but Ben Nelson's going to come on with the win here tonight. Congratulations to Ben Nelson.
What a finish.
Oh, my gosh. I'm telling you, those guys.
Tell you what, man, I cannot believe Jake clicked off the lap like that the last 2 laps. They made it close to him. That was insane.
I know it was.
Crazy.
All right, folks, we'll get these guys down here, and we'll be right back. All right, we caught up with our winner here, Jake Nichols, or Ben Nelson, excuse me, Ben Nelson.
Who?
Ben, wow. Tell me about that win, man. I'll tell you what, you had a mirror full of Jake Nichols for them last few laps.
Yeah, I mean, my pit crew won me that race, or Jake's pit crew lost him that race, really. So, I mean, he's really fast in the short run. I feel like I could keep up, but I wasn't quite as consistently fast in the short run. So he definitely had a little more pace than me, especially mid run, and then I would kind of even out and maybe a little better in the long run. But it didn't come out to a long run to finish. So I mean, we got it done. Yes, this was so cool.
Well, I'll tell you, for the finish to be like that there with them, you 3 running so hard like that, and you 3 at the top of the points. And I know it's probably going to change up a little bit. Probably it's going to make you, all 3 of you, right on top of each other for the point lead here going into next week. I'm not sure who's going to be I think Shutt's going to still hold on to the point lead, but not by much. But battling with Jake like that, right when both of you needed excellent pit stops, you had, I think, probably your best pit stop of the night. And he had probably his worst pit stop of the night. And right when you both needed it, you got it, and Jake's crew just let him down a little bit right there. And I knew it was going to be interesting to come out here for the last the few laps and just to see. He said he had a long run car, but you guys didn't have a long run. You only had about 4 or 5 laps there to go. But, man, you wound up pulling it out here, Ben. Again, congratulations, brother.
Yeah, I mean, I love to take a win at Charlotte. It's my home track, but that was exhilarating. I loved that long run we had there.
Yeah,
it wasn't quite as good in the short run. I lost some ground, but it was a lot of fun when we were all sliding around and getting loose in the center and exit. And it sucks that Zoltan and Colin got into it a little bit there, but it's just racing. People get loose and take each other out sometimes. So, man, I'm just thankful to have this one. That was really cool.
Absolutely. Well, who you got to thank for it there, Ben?
Definitely MS&Me Media for MS awareness, and the Shotgun Marine Tooth Association. And you can support MS&Me by using the hashtag RacingMS on Twitter. And I'd also like to thank all these drivers that came out and put on a great race. There were some cautions, but I mean it was slippery. You're going to expect people to have some troubles, and
sure.
It was great runs we had, and you guys for broadcasting these races. I love going back and watching them. It's a lot of fun. It makes it even more fun to succeed like this because you can go back and watch it. But that and I finally made it to the Pro Series too. That's so cool.
I know it. We were congratulating you earlier, man. That is really exciting. I seen the news on Facebook there, and it was like, oh my gosh. Well, I think I did congratulate you on there, but yeah, congratulations, brother. Well deserved.
Thank you. This certainly boosts my morale even more.
Yes, sir. All right, we'll go celebrate that win. We'll see you back here next week.
Thanks, Rudy.
All right. Keith, you got the second place?
Sure. Well, Jake, are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right, tell us about that last pit stop there.
Well, felt like we got good into the pit box. We just didn't get the stop we needed. Right side felt good. I guess they were just a little slow on the left, but yeah, it was interesting. I really wish we didn't get that yellow late. I felt like we had it. We kept the tires underneath the car that entire run, and the better probably than we did all night. But sometimes you aren't meant to win. We were going for 3 in a row at Charlotte here in Cup, but we definitely proved we were one of, if not the best car tonight. But sometimes the best car doesn't win. But either way, it was fun with Ben and those guys up there up front. It was a tough race all night with the loose condition we had, especially on the long run. It was you really had to work the throttle just perfect to be fast and hold on.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you about that. It looked like you guys were kind of slipping and sliding all over the place. Was it like that pretty much the entire race?
Yeah, it started out fine. Like I felt like I could get to the throttle better than anyone on the short run, especially when I knew it was going to be a short run. But over the long run, we really had to ease yourself. If you missed it by just an inch, you'd either push up and get tight and burn up the right front, or you'd get loose and heat up your right rear. And you never really want to do that on this kind of track surface, especially in the daytime when the sun's on it and it's not cool. It's definitely hot. So it's definitely interesting. It was definitely lots of fun too. Saw a lot of green flag racing there towards the end of the race in the second half, and that's always good. It's always good to have, especially in this kind of condition. So it's definitely a fun race, though, those guys.
Well, then, congratulations and my condolences for second place. Who do you got to thank tonight?
The Sim Speed Shop for being on board and sponsoring the series here at SRA. All the guys up there up front and the entire field. It's always fun racing with those guys and hanging out with them. And everyone at Sim Racing Authority for putting these races on. You guys at MaxSpeedTV for broadcasting. You guys always do an amazing job, so thank you for that. And again, thanks to my sponsor, the Sim Speed Shop, for supporting Sim Racing Authority here in the 73 car.
All right, well, congratulations again for second place.
Thank you.
All right, Rudy, you're up to you.
I got third place here, David Shutt. David, what a run, brother. You still come out of here with third place, though. But tell me about that battle at the end. There was anything you could have done to get up to the front and get by them two up front?
Maybe if I had a better start there. It wasn't a bad start. I just didn't have a very good start. But it was all right. I was hoping that they would maybe door or something, and then I would be able to make a move there. And then the last turn, I didn't know what to do. I've tried bumping Nichols in 3 and 4 at Homestead, and that didn't work. So I tried it here, or I tried going high, and that didn't work. So that's all right. It took a long time for me to kind of get familiar with the package tonight. It got really loose towards the second half of the race. I felt like I was a lot stronger on the long runs. I was gaining a lot of time on some of the faster guys, Sultan and Khan there. And then there were some big wrecks there, took out some the faster guys there. And I was just be able to be consistent, and that's really what it takes to win the championship.
Absolutely. Well, this is going to really tighten the points up next week. I'll tell you, with Ben and Jake finishing ahead of you, they got bonus points. You didn't get any. Man, I'll tell you what, you guys are going to be right on top of each other going into next week. That's going to be pretty crazy.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to stay at the top. It really doesn't matter as long as I'm in the chase. But
that's right.
Yeah, it's cool to watch.
Yes, sir. Well, all the racing that happened out there, and everybody was struggling with a loose car, but you managed to pull it out here. Didn't get any damage on your car tonight. Pull out of third place, so that's got to feel pretty good right now. And just to try to keep you into that top spot. So, well, who you got to thank for third, David?
Yeah, just actually, I did have a little bit of damage on the right front from
some
did
contact
earlier. I got pinned in the grass, so I had to make my way back up. But yeah, I don't have any sponsors like those top two. I'm not good enough for that. But of course, I'd like to thank everybody at SRA for putting on the league. I'd like to thank Bobby Cheney for all the work he does, of course, and thank you guys for broadcasting.
All right, David. Well, congratulations on third, and we'll see you back here next week and see how you can do to hold on to that point lead.
Thanks, Rudy.
All right. All right, let's get back up here. We'll run down through the final results here, folks, before we get out of here. All right, Ben Nelson does come home with the win. Jake Nichols second. David Shutt, our points leader, will bring home third. Nate Trito, what a solid run for Nate tonight. That was just amazing, Keith. Man,
that was a great run.
Yes, and if he's Jake's protege, well, I'm telling you what, he's got a good one under his wing right there. Kyle Putz, 5th place. Robert Burris, 6th. Garrison Hogan, man, he coming back up through the field, finished 7th. Sean Williams, holy smokes, he brought Taylor Swift into 8th. Holy smokes, that was great.
What a run.
Yeah.
Shake it off, man. Shake it off.
Yeah, shake it off. Cameron Ledford, 8th. Delonte Ballard, 10th. Keith?
All right. Tyler Sifford, after that little incident, comes home in 11th. Good run for him. And Aaron Cummins, your son, 12th place. Excellent job. Excellent job. Nicholas Caressel comes home in 13th. Colin Keister, after that really bad wreck on the backstretch, comes home in 14th, 9 laps down. Cody Miller in 15th. Stephanie Lessentine, of course, the bad luck just continues for her, finishing in 16th. Zoltan Hertzeg, after that really great beginning of the race, finishes in 17th. Bobby Cheney in 18th. Ethan Kurtz 19th. Brad Bothwell in 20th. Anthony Emery in 21st. And rounding out the field, our very own guest, Tyler Ducharme.
Awesome run. Hey, first, well, I can't say it's the last loser.
That's right.
Better than the first loser, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
What was it, Ricky Bobby say? If you're not first, you're last.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Well, thank you, Tyler, for coming up here. And I'm sorry about you having a bad night. Keith, thank you very much. Appreciate you, helping out at last minute call there. Because I forgot Jeff Dotson wasn't going to be here tonight.
I am always happy to be here.
Yeah. All right. Okay, well, thank you guys, and thank you all for tuning in tonight. We appreciate it very much. And until next time, folks, stay safe and have a good night.
MaxSpeedTV would like to thank our partners here at MaxSpeedTV, starting with the Colby Eye Paints. If you're in the market for a new paint job for your car, check out Colby's Eye Paints on Facebook. Need a replica paint of your real-life car? Colby's Eye Paints has you covered. Check out Colby Eye Paints on Facebook. Also by Hershey Design. Hershey Design Company is your one-stop graphics shop if you're in need of an iRacing paint, league, team, or business logo, or want the logo on some sweet swag. Hit up Orion at the Hershey Design Company. You can find them on Facebook by searching HERSHY Design Company. Also by the Sim Speed Shop, simspeedshop.com. You can check them out for all your iRacing sim needs. Ohio IndyCar League jumping on board this season with as an official sponsor of MaxSpeedTV. They are also accepting not just patrons from Ohio, but from all over. Also, iBog for all your iRacing broadcast overlay graphics done specifically by Jason Allison. one of the masters at it. So thank you to Jason. And also, last but not least, Wise Guys. You can check them out at Reverb Nation. That is spelt with a Z. So check them out on Reverb Nation. We would like to thank all of the sponsors at MaxSpeedTV and partners.